Well, in breaking updates, a statement by the Cockroach Janata Party spokesperson Ashutosh Ranka, he has said that yesterday's talks saw a positive response on compensation and legal issues with an in-principle understanding that has been reached. However, they said that no concrete decision was taken on the CJP's main demand, which is the resignation of the Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan. Ranka has said if the government makes it clear that Pradhan will not resign, there would be no point in continuing such meetings and the CJP would decide its future strategy. Reacting to the government's decision to sack 47 NT officials, he has said that the education minister must still take responsibility. Take a listen.
अभी तक ऐसा कोई मूवमेंट हुआ नहीं है। कल की मीटिंग में कॉम्पनसेशन और लीगल केसेस को लेके पॉजिटिव आंसर आया था, इन प्रिंसिपल एग्रीमेंट मिला था। हमें उम्मीद है कि आज वो रिटर्न एग्रीमेंट भी मिलेगा, लेकिन जो मेन डिमांड है धर्मेंद्र प्रधान का इस्तीफा, उसको लेकर कभी तक कोई ठोस डिसीजन नहीं आया है। बल्कि जो हम कल मेन स्ट्रीम मीडिया पे देख रहे थे कि सूत्र कह रहे हैं कि प्रधान जी इस्तीफा नहीं देंगे, तो अगर प्रधान जी इस्तीफा नहीं देंगे तो बता दीजिए, फिर इस तरह की मीटिंग्स का कोई मतलब नहीं है। फिर हम जो है आगे की हमारी
So that's the statement that has been issued at the moment. Atul Ranjan joins us on the broadcast to give us more on this. Atul, a statement that has been issued saying that yes, we're making progress as far as the talks are concerned, but to the CJP, they're essentially meaningless unless and until a resignation has been tendered by the education minister. Walk us through the details, please.
Well, yesterday our second round of talks for, what happened between the JP Nadda and Jitin Singh as well as the CJP leadership. And what we are getting to understand is that out of the three demands that were presented by the CJP, the government has at least in principle agreed on two of those three demands. Number one being providing compensation to the families who lost their loved ones, their kids, back rather, or because they ended their lives because of the whole dispute that was caused because of the breaches. Now, the second agreement that the government has, given the protesters and the CJP is that there won't be any legal action. The FIR that has been launched in the protest march that won't be taken forward is what the assurance the government has given to the CJP leadership. But the third main point, that is the sticking point, is the resignation of the Dharmendra Pradhan. What the CJP obviously did not get to hear much on that front in the meeting as well. And later on, when the sources denied the fact that Dharmendra Pradhan won't be resigning, that is when Ashutosh Ranka, the CJP spokesperson, clearly stating that if the government has decided that it won't be taking the resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan, that there is no point in holding any future round of talk. Because remember, yesterday what we learned was that the government asked for about 24 hours, which is today's midday afternoon, to act forward. To act forward towards executing the first two demands that was the government agreed upon. Now, since the Ashutosh Ranka is saying that there is no further requirement of any need, if the government has, is adamant to not take the resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan, there is no further point of meeting, is what Ashutosh Ranka is saying. So clearly, CJP, doubling down on the demand of Dharmendra Pradhan's resignation, but the government seems to be having, a mind of its own, and it doesn't seem to be budging as of now.
All right, Atul, stay on with us. We're tracking more breaking updates. Reacting to the alleged AI-generated deepfake video, Union Minister Piyush Goyal has said that the clip had been maliciously tampered with to spread misinformation. Goyal has said that the fake video falsely portrayed him as making threatening remarks against the protesting students. He has said that an FIR has been registered at Chanakyapuri police station and asserted that strict action and legal action will be taken against those responsible for creating and circulating alleged deepfakes. Atul Ranjan continues to be with us on the broadcast. Atul, yes, there is a lot of misinformation that is circling online. PIB Fact Check on social media platform X is doing a good job in finding those videos and putting out these messages of caution. What is the information that we're tracking, and what's the statement that has been issued by Union Minister Piyush Goyal?
CJP protest is also an information war by both the sides. Both the sides, the government or the protesters, are trying to claim the narrative. At times, the truth has been a casualty during all of these exchanges. And now what we're seeing is that one statement that Piyush Goyal gave outside the parliament on Friday to the press, that has been altered using the AI, and mischievous, attribution has been given to the statement that Goyal was making. What initially Goyal was, in fact, talking originally was about, government agreeing for a discussion on the NEET paper leak in the House, and that the opposition members boycotting not allowing the parliament to function was something which was unfortunate. He was talking already on those lines about government agreeing for a discussion. However, the AI altered version presented Piyush Goyal as, high traffic attributed. He was threatening students who were out there on Jantar Mantar and who were commuting to Jantar Mantar for the protest. Certainly, that was mysteriously done to aim to, create a situation where protesters get further angrier the government, and that is something which has not gone down well with Piyush Goyal, the Commerce Minister, and the Goyal has in fact now lodged an FIR at the Kanakapuri police station under the Railway IT Act, and he has sought an action in the matter, saying that this kind of AI altered videos or this kind of disinformation is something which is absolutely unwarranted, condemnable, and warrants action against those responsible for it.
All right, Atul, stay on with us. We're tracking some more breaking information.